right, Bear. What? So what are we doing after your nap?
Eat cookies.
What? That's not what we talked about. We eat cookies.
Potatoes.
That's right. We're gonna plant potatoes. Where are?
Some potatoes.
We purposely
Yeah.
left these in the back of the cabinet so that they would start growing.
I opened the cabinet and it smelled bad. And these are our potato situation.
These are all potatoes.
Yeah. What are these?
Potatoes.
That's right. And what are we gonna do with them?
And what are we gonna do? Plant them.
Potatoes.
Where are we gonna plant them?
Yard.
In the yard, in the soil.
Yeah.
And what do plants need to grow?
Soya.
Soil.
What else?
What do they drink?
Coffee.
What do plants drink? What do we pour into the plants?
Water.
That's right, water.
Window.
And then the last thing they need is sunshine.
Need sunshine.
That's right.
Glitter. Glitter. Like glitter.
Which our plant box isn't getting as much sunshine as I thought it would.
Mmm.
Since the
What,
foliage-
Daddy? What? What, Daddy?
The foliage filled in.
It gets direct sunlight
What,
from like
Daddy? I took
2 to 5.
I'm pretty sure potatoes can grow in, there goes Mom. Potatoes, or Dad. Potatoes can grow in sawdust.
Mama.
I doubt the conditions need to be. I mean, our potatoes are literally growing in our cabinet.
But we have melons down there.
I wonder if melons need a lot of sunshine. We'll find out. We have nothing to lose.
No.
And everything to gain.
Cloudy tonight with a low around 59. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 81. High chance of showers and thunderstorms with a low of 58.
Those are cute.
Those are cute.
Those are cute.
You do, don't you? Here comes the captain for the night.
That's a power boat. That's
Good job, Bear. Brad from the future here. So I'm editing this vlog, and Pastor Andy from our church has been asking the congregation to submit little segments for the service because we're doing it online now. So Rachel and I do the announcements every week, and then just random people do other things. And he asked Dennis to do the jokes this week. So enjoy Dennis's joke skit.
Hi, I'm Dennis Bierman. My wife Barb's behind me, and Rachel and Brad and Lindo, Eloise and Bear. I've been spending a lot of my time quarantined with them, which is great. Nothing better than to spend time with your family. So I thought we're out doing a little pontooning. It'd be appropriate to have some on the water jokes. First one I have is, which I think is kind of appropriate. What do you call an optometrist on a boat? A sea captain. Where do sick boats go? The dock. I started building boats in my attic. Sales are through the roof. If anyone needs a boat, I happen to know a guy. Well, in spite of my jokes, I hope everybody's doing well. Sure look forward to seeing everybody back at church before too long. And I'll finish off by saying, keep the shiny side of your boat up.
Guys, go back out there and look at the water.
That's perfect, right there.
That's pretty.
Gorgeous.
Okay, now give each other a hug.
The sky.
Hold on, give each other a hug one more time. You see? No, right here. Look right there.
So 2 days ago or so, our vlog title was Baby Number 4. And it was just Rachel by herself, well, with baby Eloise, talking about how she's definitely gonna want another baby. And her and I are polar opposites on the subject. For now, at least. Actually, probably forever. So a lot of people asked if we have the ability to test the embryos to see if they're viable. And yes, we do. So we will definitely do that no matter what. And Lala's here. Switch locations. You may hear some power boats in the background. It's one of the coolest things about living here at the Lake of the Ozarks is, you know, during the summer, actually even during the winter, we get to hear these really awesome boats. And unfortunately, in the summer, we're not gonna be able to see them, whereas in the winter, we have a pretty good view. But anyway, so yes, we can genetically test the 2 embryos that we have left over. And in all reality, the odds are they're not viable, because usually there's a 50% viability, and we had 4 embryos, and obviously 2 of them worked out perfect for us. So chances are they're not viable. Before Rachel and I got married, we agreed we would definitely have 1 child, and most likely we would have 2 children. Obviously, things didn't go as planned. We had infertility issues, and so we had to do IVF. Like, this wasn't even a topic of discussion prior to beginning IVF. Having more embryos than you need or even want. Would that have changed my mind? Probably not. But, you know, now in the back of our head forever will always be, you know, what are we gonna do with these 2 embryos? Rachel's dead set on transferring them. However, she's not dead set on it having to be her to carry the child. And that's the most scary part for me. Rachel suffered really bad depression during pregnancy and really bad depression post-pregnancy. With the twins, it was only post-pregnancy, but with Eloise, it was during pregnancy and post-pregnancy. So I want to avoid that at all costs. A surrogate would do that. But a surrogate is really expensive. And that's the thing. You know, having another child adds added expenses to our household, adds added stress. I mean, you guys know what it's like to have another child. So I just can't picture another child in our life. Well, especially right now, but even in a couple of years. You know, in my mind right now, we have the perfect size family. 3 kids, 2 cats, a dog, and we have this wonderfully sized house, and everything, it seems like, is just going to work out like it should. It sounds horrible, but I really just, you know, I don't want to disrupt what we have. You know, a lot of the reasons that I don't want another child are definitely selfish. Rachel and I, when we were just dating and engaged and newly married, traveled all the time. That's, you know, one of my greatest passions is to get out there and go and travel. Well, yeah, you can do that when you have children, but it's not nearly as easy. And so, you know, pretty soon we're going to get to the point where we can start traveling again. You know, that our kids will be old enough where they don't have naps anymore. We can skip a nap and it won't be a big deal. But after you have another child, then you got to wait another 3 years before you can travel again. And yeah, of course, you know, we can travel currently, you know, bring the kids, but it's just, you know, it's a stressful event, and really it's just not worth it. So if we don't transfer the embryos ourselves, if we don't use those embryos ourselves, then I don't know what what we're gonna do with the embryos. You know, donate them. We did a whole vlog. We did a whole video about, you know, potentially what we could do with those embryos, and I have no idea what the heck we're gonna do with them. So I guess the first step is testing them for viability. But I guess, you know, I'm really afraid to pull the trigger on that too, because if they come back, you know, perfectly genetically normal, like, I'm just gonna feel a lot more pressure to transfer that embryos. So we'll see. I don't know. Rachel's up for waiting 2, 3, 4 years before we decide on anything, so this is gonna be a topic of conversation a lot.